story why I wait. So about those 3 charges I got on Christmas. I don't know, did I tell you the story about Christmas Day and how I got tased by the police? Because I don't want to tell it again if you've heard it. I don't think I have. Oh, no? Okay. So Christmas Day of 2019, which is, again, the day I got those 3 charges. Christmas Day, I was doing a bunch of nitrous oxide earlier in the day. And so what my routine was, I would go to the store, buy like 250 to like 350 of the 8-gram cartridges. They'd come in 50 count boxes. Go home, do all of them, and then like have like these delusional epiphanies and like think I'm like getting secret knowledge or divine knowledge. And then you go through all of it. You're just in that like weird state, and then you come down, and then you're not at this point. Like, I wasn't chasing a high. Like, I wasn't trying to feel good. I thought like I was tapping into like a new reality, like in the Matrix, or like through the universe, and like all the spiritual stuff, all this grandiose delusions. So when you come down, I was like, okay, I need to go get more. Like, I'm so close to like doing something like amazing. So I would rush down to the store. So I was going down to the store, and around this time I was becoming very paranoid because I had been doing so much nitrous. So one thing I'll say is, so with the nitrous oxide, when I would do a lot of it, like daily or several times a week, and do like large quantities, I would, at first it was mania. I would be manic even during the times where I wasn't active, like under the influence. So like I could be manic for like a week or 2 since my last use, but as I continued to use, that mania then became added psychosis to it, delusions, paranoia. So I was having pretty bad paranoia, and that's why I lost my nursing job. I lost December 2019 was not a good December for me. I lost my nursing job December 17th of 2019, and then eventually lost my nursing license because of it. So that was really bad. But yeah, a week later on Christmas, so I was doing the nitrous at home, ran out. I wanted to rush to the store. I was heading down there. I was in a hurry, and also I was very paranoid. So I came up on an intersection where I didn't want to stop because I was delusional. I was so paranoid that if I stopped there, someone would come and drag me out of my car, like kidnap me. That was a big, that was a pretty big delusion, paranoid delusion that I would have, is like, now that I have this secret knowledge, or like this divine knowledge, people are going to want to kidnap me and experiment on me or something like that, or just kill me. So I didn't want to stop at the intersection, so I blew. Yeah, it was scary. Like, it really fucked me up. Like, it was bad. But I didn't stop at the light. It was like a very late yellow light, so it pretty much turned red pretty much right after I started to cross. And because like I said, I didn't want to stop. So as I was going through it, so it was like a highway overpass type thing. So the left turn lanes were both the ones that had the green light down and like were turning, both ways. I shit you not, both ways, each one had a cop right in the front. So there's a cop car turning left off on one side, and there's a cop car turning left on the other side. So I blew through the intersection, almost hit both of them. I'm so grateful, so thankful I did not hit them or hit anyone, but I almost hit the police. And so instead of, immediately pulling over and wait, like put hands on the steering wheel and waiting for them to come and be like, what the fuck? Like a rational person would, I instead continued speeding down to the a smoke shop that I was going to go buy the nitrous and have been buying nitrous from, because I thought it would keep me keep me safe. So I pulled up, and then I hopped out of my car super quick, and I went into the store because I thought I was going to be safe there. And as I kind of got there, they had caught up, and like they were coming out, and they would be like, "What the fuck, dude? Like, what are you doing?" And I didn't want to talk to them. Because I was paranoid if I talked to them, like using my voice, like they could capture like my spirit, my soul. So I didn't talk to them. So I almost hit two cops. They have adrenaline pumping. I have adrenaline pumping. They're like, "What the fuck's going on?" I'm not talking to them. So I'm in the store, and I'm kind of like this. I brought my nitrous dispenser, my whipped cream dispenser with me for some fucking reason. I was in a sweatshirt without a shirt on. So I was kind of just like clutching it. And like, I understand. I can understand the cops' state of mind, but they could have still de-escalated this much better. So they didn't spend time talking to me. Instead, they wanted to subdue me immediately. So the first cop came up. He gave me like this really hard, swift kick to my abdomen. I assumed to just like knock the breath out of me and like get me subdued. And because, you know, I'm like pretty muscular and I have tons of adrenaline and I'm still like numb and psychotic from the nitrous oxide, had no effect on me. So then he like kind of bear hugs me or like wrestles me. He's trying to get me to the ground, and I'm not punching, I'm not fighting the officer in the sense of like punching him or anything like that, but I'm just still kind of like this, and like he's trying to get me to the ground. So the other officer busts out his taser, and he tases me, and it's like the one where like the prongs, they shoot the prongs and they go into your skin and then they tase you. He did that several times because it wasn't affecting me. I can laugh about it now. I shouldn't laugh, but the taser was not affecting me. It had no effect on me at all. I felt it. I felt kind of a little bit of it. No effect though. So they tased me several times. What was funny, during one of the tasings, the cop told the cop that was holding on to me told his partner to stop because the electricity was going through me and into him. So he was getting tased from the other officer's taser that is tasing me. And then, yeah, it was that's kind of funny. And so the two officers couldn't get me to the ground. So more officers pull up to the shop, and like a few more of them or several of them come, and then now I'm like outnumbered like 1-4, 1-5. They eventually get me to the ground, slamming down. And in the process, yeah, they were pissed off. They were not very happy. I understand why, but they were not happy. They slammed me to the ground, dogpiled me. They ended up breaking 4 of my ribs, which I didn't know at the time because I didn't really feel it, but afterwards I had realized they broke my ribs. And when I got, they booked me, they took me to the hospital for a little bit to medically clear me. They cleared me, and then they brought me to the station to book me, but fortunately they did not jail me. They gave me a court date the day after, on the 26th. When I got home, those prongs, they tased me so much that in like one spot, my skin was blackened around the prong marks. They had tased me so much. And so it essentially like singed or burned my skin from being tased so much. So yeah, that's my story with